I want to thank you for giving us this very important topic this evening. I, along with my colleagues, are disappointed that Minister Bruton is not here. He's in hiding, Minister. I know you're newly reappointed Minister, and that's what it costs. I've said it to you before. Nothing personal to you, Deputy Canney, but this is a disgrace, and you in here with a script this evening. Hiding behind the Minister, behind a board of An Post. This is a reckless decision. The people of Thurles have supported the Post Office where it is in Liberty Square for decades. We heard about the sorting office being moved out. They were going to reinvigorate the Post Office. There's something very tangy about this, and it's not government policy because they can't hide behind that. It's a profitable Post Office. They've said that themselves. It's one of their few that they've left now remaining Post Offices. Why won't you tackle the waste, the shocking waste that's going on in the GPO with grossly overstaffed and everything else? Why pick on rural towns? Why pick on rural Tipperary, where we've already lost about 6 Post Offices this year, and thankfully one of them, Postmisters, gave up our package to try and keep a service for the local people. This is outrageous. The people of Thurles will not accept this, Minister. They've set up a hard-working, dedicated committee of business people, community activists looking after the people from the cradle to the grave. I say to you, please rethink this position. The Minister can't keep hiding. The committee are going to chase him down and hunt him down. We have Fine Gael election candidates running around the county and everywhere else, and they can't get their Minister to meet with them and meet with their elected TDs for Tipperary or the Action Committee of An Post. We went in last week to be treated to disdain from Mr McRedmond and the other people from An Post. That's all it was, waffle. There's no business sense behind this. There's no economic reason behind this. And above all, it's a slap in the face for Nadina or Thurles Éireann, the proud people of Thurles, founding home of the GAA. Good.
Minister.
Thank you very much, Cahill. And first of all, I want to thank the deputies for their airing of the issue. Minister Bruton is not available, so I'm taking the question on his behalf. You can take that up with him, Deputy. As Minister for Communications and Climate Action, Mr Bruton has responsibility for the postal sector, including the governance of An Post. However, it is important to remember that An Post is a commercial state body with its own board. Decisions relating to the Post Office network are an operational matter for An Post directly. The environment in which the Post Office operates is changing, and the network needs to change with it to thrive, particularly with the move to digital transactions. These changes are impacting on the revenue being generated by the network as a whole. In a face of serious declines in the volume of mail and post office business, An Post faced growing losses, and it had to undertake a major restructuring of its business to continue to be able to provide its services. There is a widespread acceptance that the post office network requires modernisation to build, maintain and protect a service that meets the needs of communities across the country. An Post's renewed vision for the post office network centres on the availability of new services in a modernised, revitalised network. In this context, An Post have confirmed its move to a new flagship post office in the Thurles shopping centre and the closure of its Liberty Square premises. The move comes as part of An Post's effort to transform the post office network and to invest in improved facilities for customers in high footfall locations. Thurles will become one of the first towns in the country to host a new post office design, which is intended to improve the service offering for post office users and to attract a new generation of customers. It's important to acknowledge that the move has understandably caused upset in Thurles, as the post office has been in situ with Liberty Square for many years and is part of the fabric of the square. However, delivery of An Post's ambitious plan for the post office network requires renewal of physical infrastructure of the network, and the move is part of this process. I understand that the CEO of An Post and the company officials have met with deputies and local representatives in recent weeks to hear the perspectives of the local community and discuss the issues raised around the relocation of the post office to Liberty Square from Thurles Shopping Centre. An Post have advised that the new office will be in line with the company's transformation programme, offering a new look retail offering for customers, including a move away from old-style post office counter layout. This is driven by An Post's move to offer new services and products to customers, including financial services, and integrating its growing e-commerce business. The new layout will include dedicated customer areas, parcel lockers and self-service options. An Post has also indicated that any plan to revamp the current Liberty Square premises will be hampered by the condition of the 3-storey listed building, the lack of available development space and the prohibitive cost of overcoming any of these obstacles. Furthermore, that the building has also been the subject of repeated complaints around accessibility and excessive queuing caused by the lack of space in the office. Given the challenges it is facing, the company needs to pursue an ambitious agenda across its various business areas, and there is likely to be significant change and new business models implemented in the coming years. Key to the survival of the network is the willingness of the public to use the service of the Post Office provides. Investment of 50 million in the network by An Post is based on getting communities to use the enhanced services that the local Post Office will provide through a modernised network. The company is continuing to make good progress in implementing a strategic plan which will see a range of developments across the mails and retail businesses. A refreshed and modernised An Post brand has been launched in recent weeks alongside a new financial services proposition, An Post Money, and a new business-to-business brand, An Post Commerce. It is government policy that An Post remains a strong, viable company in a position to provide a high-quality nationwide postal service and that it maintains a nationwide customer-focused network of post offices in the community. Government remains fully committed to a sustainable post office network, which is a key piece of economic and social infrastructure both for rural and urban areas.